Hello everyone, and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games. My name is Ethan, and we're back once again with trophy hunting, with a new game this time. Yes, that's right. So, if folks are only paying attention to Final Fantasy streams on this channel, it's been a long time. This video is going up months after we finished Final Fantasy 4 on this channel. I did those streams back-to-back, a part of the regular trophy hunting rotation, which is once a week, generally speaking. That's going to change. It may be more than once a week. But generally speaking, once a week, I, Ethan, rotate between one of three video game franchises I love so much, attempting to platinum every single game on PlayStation consoles. Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy, and Kingdom Hearts are the three, and after finishing Final Fantasy 4 and getting that platinum, we took a break from both Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts to just mainline, streamline Metal Gear Solid 2 until I had that game done completely. That game is done, and last time on Trophy Hunting, we got back into Kingdom Hearts, and now we are beginning a new Final Fantasy 5, to be precise, a game I have very little experience with. This is part of the Pixel Remastered series, for what it's worth, but I only ever played the Game Boy Advance version of this game. I have a Super Famicom cartridge of this. I do not speak Japanese, so unfortunately I will not be able to share any insights on differences between the SFC and the PS4 versions of the game. But I do have the Game Boy Advance version, and I did play that. However, I got that game well after Game Boy Advance was dead and gone. I think we were in the 3DS era. Oh, we were definitely in the 3DS era by the time I bought that game off of eBay, being like, I had never played 5, I should play it. And just, man, it was... I had trouble adjusting to the low light side-lit GB ASP I had. And even my DS, I have an original model DS, which isn't as bright as the DS Lite. So, like, I didn't really have a comfortable way of playing that GBA game, so I didn't get too far into it. But I did like what was there, and my memories of what was there have mostly faded. All I remember is that this is a game that is far more open in terms of what you do mechanically with characters, perhaps at the expense of story, maybe. Who knows? I'll find that out as we play. But I know there's like a level 5 death, and you got the blue magics, and you got job swapping, and everyone can be anything and does it, blah, 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 blah. It could be a huge pain in the ass, or it can be a fun time. Now, we are platinuming this game, so what does that entail? Just like the other Pixel Remastered games, this means getting all the entire bestiary complete, which is a bugbear, no pun intended. I'm sure we'll fight one of those in this game. It's a huge endeavor, opening up every treasure chest, finding every hidden item, going to every location. Some of them might be missable, you know what I mean? So that's technically not a general progress thing, but also general progress trophies. And getting everyone to level 50. There are some, like, get all the special weapon type of trophies here or there. Get all the jobs. There's 22 jobs in this game. Get all of them. None of them are missable. Stuff like that. I do have a walkthrough once again open in front of me. The main purpose of this isn't to tell me, like, this is what you gotta do next, but is to make sure, hey, in this section here are the new enemies. Here are the number of treasure chests. Stuff like that, so that I don't, like, miss something and it's like, well, this was supposed to be a one playthrough trophy hunting experience, and well, because I missed a thing, now we gotta start over. Like, that's not fun. And honest to God, I have been a proponent of this for many years. Dog, if you're going back to playing an old JRPG, an old RPG of any kind, get some of that paratext with you, man. Get a guide. Who cares? No one's judging you. No one important is judging you for not having played the Final Fantasy 5 in this instance here, or 7, or whatever game you want to go back to, purely as it was back in the day. We got so much shit to do. You're going back to play an old game. You're not even playing a new game, and you have a job, right? You don't have time that they might have had when they were a kid, lying on their tummy on the floor, holding their Super Nintendo controller, or Super Famicom for this game, up in the air as they play on a tiny little tube TV because it's summer and they got nothing else to do. And I got trophies to do. To acquire. I'm going to pick up the controller. I'm going to check out what was in the options here. Or the boosts in here. Can I turn the boosts on? I think I need to get into the game itself to turn the boosts on. Oh, the font, right. Yes, we want classic font. Much better. And I love the arrangements that they've done for this collection here, so I want to keep them a-rolling. Control settings, yep, confirm, back, yep. I mean, same old. Ooh. What's in the extras? Okay. Alright, let's begin a new game. This is of this, like, septology. I think that's how you say 6. Maybe that's 7. This is the one I'm most interested in playing of these Pixel Remasters because this game is a bit of a mystery to me. I've never played 6, but I feel like that game is known to me in ways, having not played it, what to expect. Right, is this like the wind crystal is here? That's like a, yeah. Character named Lennis's father. Oh, I didn't press that. It's on its own. Do you really have to go? Oh, is he a dragoon? You know I do, dear. I need to protect the castle. No circumstances are you to follow me. Do you understand? But, father. Something is wrong with the wind. Must go to the wind shrine to make certain nothing's happened to the crystal. Okay, so I was kind of right. Something is wrong with the wind is a great way to open up a book. Yes, I've noticed it as well. Oh, sorry. Lana, don't worry. I'll be fine, have faith. Never to be seen again, right? Assuming that's the case. Okay. When they're scrolling in the background, it makes the two characters look like they're in sync, but they are not in sync when it is them having to move the two individual sprites. And that's a little bit funny to me. Pirate ship with the beautiful water that I love. That's right, there was a pirate captain lady. Probably who this is. Unless this is the same character who has left. No. The wind just stopped. Aha, you're stuck now. I've got to hurry. The wind stopped. Father. Yeah, but the clouds aren't moving in the background, and that's how you easily do that. 'Cause now they would not be moving, but they weren't moving before. What in the blazes? Turning rather blue. Oh no, it shattered. Man and his chocobo at a fire. It was like, yes, I will nod at the fire. Strange that it held on that for so long. Oh, damn. Got meteor. Oh, wow. We're really mode 7ing this mode 7, huh? in a modern context, like the map rotating like that, they're gonna think like, oh, that's cheap, how they did that, and not realize that they're kind of recreating what the Super Nintendo was like. Oh wow, okay. Right. Our world map looks kind of dragon-like. Tycoon meteorite. Oko, wait here, okay. Oko says, I will block the path so that you cannot leave this introduction area. Must not abandon the prologue story. Yeah, you can still walk diagonal. What are these guys? Oh, they're just goblins. Okay. Interesting looking goblins. ATB, etc. You know the drill. Hey, are you alright? Yes, I believe so. Give you my thanks. My name is Lena, and you are me. Oh, we get to name him, right? I'm just name him Bartz. That's his name. Call me Bartz. Me and my chocobo just go wherever the trail leads us. Bartz. Name. This rock suddenly fell from the sky. The impact must have knocked me out. Guess it's a meteorite. Meteorite, I wonder if it has a connection to the wind stopping. No, there's no wind in space. Again, I gave you my thanks. I wish I could do something more to show my appreciation, but I really must go. Hey, whoa, hold on a second. Did you hear something, Bartz? Huh? Ooh. Going for the meteorite? Ugh, help me. Over there. You meteorite man? Are you alright? Where am I? Oh, my head's aching. Aching head. Sakes alive? What's happened? I don't remember. Sakes alive. I can't remember anything. Looks like you hit your head pretty bad. Maybe you've got amnesia. Ah, something came back to me. My name is Galuf. That's a start. Anything else? Nope, just the name. How convenient. Other than that, my memory's completely blank. Would you have like an image of yourself? Would you remember what you look like? I'm very sorry, but you must excuse me. I have no time to waste. Where are you going? Go to the Wind Shrine. Wind Shrine. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's where I was headed. Decide I'm going with you. What? Gotta get to that shrine. I feel it in my bones. You've got to take me with. Arts, what about you? Sorry, I'm about what? He's a reluctant hero. He's used to just being selfish and going and doing whatever he wants. But, you know, destiny calls. Will he answer it? Arts, thank you again. Farewell. Godspeed and all that whatnot. The end. And you just continue to play him. So in theory, I could just walk back to the Chocobo and just leave. How did I... Come on, Boko, let's go. The end. Seriously? Ow, Boko, bad. Bad Chocobo, what are you doing stopping like that? Don't give me that look. Yeah, I know, the girl and the old man went off together. How do you know about the people, Chocobo? All these, with all the goblins around these parts, fine, I got it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, come on. Cool background here of lakeside kind of clearing. Neat. Pretty good jump reaction. And he leaves him up high on a cliff. He's got to climb down now? Or is that like a little ramp up? No, he jumps. Good for him, I guess. Warning, Barts. Seems I can't escape being in your debt. Hey, don't worry about it. Seems like the meteorite's impact caused a few landslides. The road's covered in rubble. I don't think you're going to be able to make it to Tool this way. But if I can't get to the Wind Shrine, then ugh. Well, the guy's pretty dead set on getting there too. Alright, I'll go with you personally and see to you get there safely. Yeah, you know my dad's always wanted me to go out and travel the world, but it also feels like the wind is calling me. Poetically corny. Not surprised this old dog is always ready for anything. How do you know? You don't even know who you are. Still, if the road's blocked, that makes things a sight more difficult. A sight more difficult? Is that a phrase? Second time he's... Maybe it's a character, like, you know, personality trait. Says things that kind of sound like they're phrases, but not really. It makes things a sight more difficult. Won't give up. Good. Must be a way to reach the Wind Shrine. Alright. We'll find it. Alright, let's ride. Everyone on my one chocobo. Oh. Got a trophy. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's that beautiful water again, you know? The good kind. It's the good kind. Get this map a little bit bigger here. I'm just trying to think, so like... Because again, I barely played this game back in the day, and we've been going through the Pixel Remastered series here, and so how they present the world maps and all that have been uniformed. So I'm looking at this now, and I've seen where we've walked so far and how significant of a chunk that is. And there's probably other maps and whatnot, whether overworlds, underworlds, midworlds, high worlds, low worlds, water worlds, Kevin Costner worlds. You know. Do we have here? The nice instant dungeon map, instant town map they added. I don't remember there being a cave here. Probably opened up during one of those quakes. Oko, I think this is going to be a little too dangerous for chocobos. You stay here. Because then I can instantly open up the map and be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Are they also gonna fight, now? What's that spring? Steel bat? That's right, the music in this game was good. ABP. I know it's ability points. Why not just call it AP? That's what, like, later games do. This is, you know, whatever. Okay. Cool. I like that. Yeah! So funny. Three enemies in here, the steel bat being one of the three. Hey, they leveled up. Parts is now level 2. His HP has gone up by 9, and his MP has gone up by 6. Similar things have also happened for Elena and Galoof. Supposed to be peeking over the edge, being unseen. Oh. Aha, so that's how you get in. More steel bats. Leather gap. Alright, now we, I guess, are beginning our, slow but steady journey of slowly, getting these characters more and more stuff. He doesn't even have a... I still noticed he was punching, but I didn't realize he didn't actually have a weapon. I'm always going to prioritize your protagonist. Sorry, he always gets the good gear, and they will get, hand-me-downs. Now that being said, I know that this game, basically, they're all blank slates. These characters are not really aligned in any particular direction, in terms of what their stats would be, what their capabilities are. So, like, we can build these characters how we want, and there can be easy overlaps and whatnot. So that's going to be fun, I think. I don't know how many characters there are. Is this going to be like a Final Fantasy 2 and 4, where, like, we're constantly going to get a rotating small cast, or, like, is 4, or they're just 4 characters, you know what I mean? I feel like this was a... So you have 5 characters in 4, like on the right side of the screen there. Anyway, this does remind me, boosts. I want them all up. Want them all up. We're gonna make this easy. It's like we'll cut the time in half. There's also a run button in this game, which is nice. This is one of the 2 other enemies. There's one more enemy as well. We want something called the Devil Crab. I'm just gonna turn on auto battle here. Give me the Devil Crab. We're leveling up pretty quickly. Maybe I do need to move on to the next area. Look at that. That ship just now, how is it sailing with the wind so weak? Oh, so the wind isn't gone, it's just really weak. We just leave? Oh. Okay. There'd be a Devil Crab here. Let's find out. See another skull button over there. This is a pirate hideout, meaning that ship we saw must have been a pirate ship. Wonder if they might give us a ride. I think the only ride they'd be interested in would be a keel haul for all 3 of us. Yeah, you can't just ask a favor from a pirate. That's why we'll just sneak on and steal their ship. Oh, you're pretty gutsy for an old-timer. The idea is that they're asleep. Damn. Sounds like stairs that lead down? Okay. Well, like, wouldn't really let me walk onto it. Locked. This table kind of looks like a birthday cake with 3 candles on it. Maybe going down wasn't the idea. We just grab the wheel and leave? Ah. Yo ho ho and stuff. Time to cast off. It's not like a car. You can't just stand at the helm and just be like, I'm leaving. Well, cast off means start sailing, kid. You know that. The wheel won't even budge. How do you work this thing? Start working anything and there will be devil to pay. Trying to steal my ship, are you? You've a lot of brass, or mayhap you were just lacking in brains. I'd wager it's the latter. There is something about these games where, like, I feel like an idiot trying to read them. There's something that makes it a little bit harder to parse. I think it's just like the pixel art font and it being just the distance of the TV away from my face. I don't know. And having to read them out loud. Wait, I'm a princess, or I am, well, Princess Lena of Tycoon. Please accept my apologies for attempting to commandeer your ship. But she's a princess, so the girl's royalty. Sir, this is a formal request from the Kingdom of Tycoon. Please allow us the use of your vessel. I must get to the Wind Shrine. My father is in danger. Oh, the Princess of Tycoon, here on my ship. Sure we could fetch a tasty sum for this one. Hey, leave her alone, you degenerate, lecherous, pirate. Beg of you, please. End it. Toss the lot of them into the brig. Aye, aye, Captain. Aw, they don't need to be tied up. Well, this is a fine how do you do. You try to steal their boat. What genius came up with the idea to steal a pirate ship anyway? Look in the mirror, Pops. Yeah, okay. This game is trying to be funnier than the previous one. Oh, Mike and Cat, I can't remember a thing. Your amnesia oh so conveniently returns. Still, can't believe you're really the Princess of Tycoon, Lena. Sorry, didn't intend to keep it a secret. Not that big a deal, but if you are the princess, why are you going to the Wind Shrine all alone? Father is there. It hadn't been gone long when the wind dropped to almost nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening. I slipped out of the castle and headed for the shrine. But then that meteorite fell, and you know the rest. Homie was in the meteorite, right? Is that something we've established, or can we just assume it? Like, he wasn't just knocked unconscious because it fell next to him, right? Why does the Princess of Tycoon have the same pendant as I do? You also have the same fucking color hair. She said her father's at the... We were cast off, lads. Set a course for the Wind Shrine. Captain, what about the landlubbers? Tie 'em. Time today would be nice. But why? I reconsidered your crew request. You can go back to the brig if you'd prefer. Pull anchor, we sail for the Wind Shrine. Is something wrong with your ears today? I hope I don't have to repeat myself. Very mean. Hi, Captain. Not the same color hair, but a shade. The wind has stopped. How can the ship move? Full of curiosity, aren't you, lass? Sildra, come up and say hello. Sort of wind spirit blowing on the thing. Oh, is a creature pulling the boat? Yeah. Beautiful, isn't she? Sildra and I were raised together. We're close as siblings. Alright, we're off. Interesting. I wonder how you get back to, Captain Shaz, sail her to the Wind Shrine for you. No. No, I do not want that. Really do book it over the water. And no, enemy encounters at sea. Oh, Ferris is in the team. And you can just freely move people to the back row. In Final Fantasy IV, you couldn't really do that. You had to swap the rows entirely. So you had to have people in the front and the back. Okay. Okay, there is stuff here. There's stuff here. Grog. I think I'll stop in and have a drink as well. Apparently there's a whole thing about pianos this game, and that some of them are missable, and this is one. That was it? Piano skill leveled up. guess now I just don't understand what... There are 3 people in that tile right now. I guess I don't really understand what they were supposed to be doing. Hold on, I'll go check on him. Alright, so you got that goofy look on your face for? What do you mean? Must have been a trick of the light or something. Crying out loud, shove over and let me see. Great Caesar's ghost, just gorgeous, a beauty for the ages. What world are you two going on about? Are you two gawking at? Get a hold of yourselves. Now shove off, I need time to myself. Okay. So there's a bunch of funny little scenes. Neat. Okay. Yeah, there's just a checklist of items to pick up and whatnot here. But hey, let's go buy something. Don't forget about me. Right. Oh man, I guess I just don't know what the first jobs that'll be available are gonna be. You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'll just give them all a sword. But it's like, well, hold on a second. Some characters might not, you know, I might want to split stuff up. I do think, though, how much money do I have? 2,500? Yeah, I mean, I can buy 3 of these. And we'll come back, because all they can do right now is attack. You know what I mean? Okay, well, we can't actually give her the stuff. Why'd she show up, then? You know what I mean? Maybe there was an option to equip the stuff directly. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Whip. Everyone has leather armor, everyone could use a hat. Right now, everyone could use a shield. I mean, until we get jobs for them. Here, I need you to come back so I can equip the stuff, sorry. Yeah, cut our money in half, but that's okay. We're okay. Music in this game's great. Might be my favorite one so far. I really loved 4's music. Pretty sure this is Zock's house. Someone you know? Yes, he built the Torna Canal. Any desire to elaborate? Okay, here's our first hidden item, leather shoes. We're gonna go to the left side over there where that bush is for another item. Desired item, I would say. Next down. Potion here. And a tent here. Both early things we will need. Come on, I can't... Alright, I just ran through the flowers. $150 gil. We're gonna go enter a building. What do we have to say? Wind Crystal's power is amplified by a machine. It lets our ships sail even faster than before. Careful, the pub is full of pirates. Yeah, sorry. Look a little wet behind the ears. How's about I take you to the Greenhorns Club? No. Good. Okay, I didn't realize this is where I was going. Yes. Great, then come on in. Tent. Phoenix down. Ocean. An ether. 100 gil. Urns and chests like these sometimes have goodies inside. Yeah, it's neat that they did this. Yes. It's like Final Fantasy 4 never had like a tutorial house like this, right? Fragments of Shattered Crystal are imbued with the power of legendary warriors from the four chosen to the crystals to grant jobs. I'm not controlling this. Someone is. There's a ghost in the machine. Knight, monk, thief, white mage, black mage, blue mage, freelancer. Relance. But the Chocobo is narrating this? By assigning jobs, the four characters can gain special abilities that correspond to those jobs. I don't think I need an explanation anymore. I think I got it. I also read about this before this stream, so I'm actually familiar. Like, you unlock abilities as you go up, and when you get high enough, you unlock the ability to have some of those abilities just be really usable when you're outside the job. Might only be in Freelancer, but still, like, the idea of, like, cool, I've mastered this one, I move on to the next one, and then I can use both stuff as one guy, you know. Kind of like, you know, they would do it later, 2 games later, with the materia in Final Fantasy VII, being like, cool, I maxed this one out, and I got a freebie. I'll put the freebie on another one, and I'll start to work on something else. Like, this is cool stuff like that. Real cool stuff. I would love a, I guess just a revision of Final Fantasy VII that redoes a lot of the combat stuff to make the game overall harder, add in more materia, and just really focus on that, because it was such a neat system. It just gets kind of hampered at the end of just like how limited it really is in the end, and yeah, I want more, you know. Character's job and abilities determine the type of armor and weapons he or she, you can tell this is an old game, can equip. Don't worry, characters automatically equip the best available gear whenever you assign them a new job. Okay. We haven't unlocked jobs. I think, because this isn't the Wind Shrine, this town, probably expecting you to show up here second, but not necessarily. I understand now. I understand. Man, I would love to skip this. Sorry, I didn't realize that we had to sit here and watch this. Not bad. While you're here, hit the like button, subscribe. You know, it's cool. It's cool. And if you're seeing this on a vertical orientation, that is the shorts feed thing, and the regular channel has better ways of watching. Yep. Yep. Yep, see, some of that shit's in there. Okay. Boy, howdy. Monsters. Recurring classic. Alright. Leather shoes. Okay. Magic defense +1, weight +1. Interesting, weight is being factored in here. I wonder how that plays into things. Is there like a magic thing that affects people that are heavier? You know what I mean? Can you not wear equipment that weighs past a certain thing? How are we doing on items? Actually pretty good. I'm gonna stop at the inn, and then we'll just do a hard save, and I'll run to the restroom, and then we'll continue. Remember Final Fantasy II, how the inn was prorated based on your levels? Which made, if you cheesed that game at the beginning, you couldn't afford an inn. You had to just really, really be careful as you're grinding for money just for that point. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Give me like 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. In fact, tell a friend to not go anywhere either. Alright, I am back. Thank you for waiting. I have returned. And as I go to sit down and I look at OBS here in front of me, which is the software I'm using to record this and stream this, and also make all of this happen, I look at the readouts here, and I have now officially crossed the Rubicon for this hard drive that it's recording to. I have less than 500 gigabytes left in free space. For the record, at the beginning of this year, come January 1st, I was at like just under a terabyte left. Like, it might have been in the 800s, but the high 800s at the very, like, 899 or whatever, something like really high like that. And yeah, all of these podcasts and streams and whatnot just gobble up all that data. So it's my birthday this week here on Monday in 2 days, and I don't know, maybe next paycheck I'm gonna have to give myself a mandatory birthday present, I guess, and check out server part deals and get, I guess, a terabyte in range in the dozens. The other server part deal hard drive I bought, because it's like certified refurbished from them, has been excellent. That was 16 gigabytes. No, that was 12. I think I wanted to get 16. I'll have to look and see. Sorry, that's not really interesting for the sake of this video game, but it is to me, as someone who likes all that shit. But I also have all this stuff being backed up by Backblaze, so like, if I were to lose anything in a failure, in a hard drive failure, they will mail me a hard drive with all my shit on it, and then I just gotta mail the hard drive back, and I don't have to pay anything. What can you do for me? Oh, okay, right. I think we're fine on these. Tents you use it outside of battle, but in the overworld. Oh wow, recovers all members' HP and MP. Usually there's like tiers, like a tent and a cottage, and like they do more and more, but this is just everything. That's nice. And then potions obviously can be used in battle. So far, I'm loving this world design here, and while the graphics are of a unified kind of presentation with the previous Pixel Remasters, this kind of just does look better. Like, I really love the tree line here. Like, I really do see like a dense forest, even though if you like unsquint and zoom out, it just is like a bunch of green. It looks really good. I don't know. I see a magic staff shop here, so I'm assuming they sell spells? Yeah. Ordered by fire. Maybe we'll wait until we can use them. Forgot we can sprint. I don't like doing it, though. Oh, trying to give me the slip. I think not. I like this Ferris character. Okay, actually... Alright, there are 3 more enemy types here. We're gonna fight them all. Killer Bee is one of them. Then a Nutkin and a Stray Cat, which they say somewhat low appearance rate for the Stray Cat. Wonder if that might be more of a, you're not in the right area they were testing. Oh, another meteor, right? Over there on the left side. What's everyone's level at? 7, 7, 7, and 5. maybe be in the forest area. Another great background. I am only seeing killer bees and goblins. We also need to, like, go back and kill that crab. They are giant squirrels. And they were holding a potion. Oh, back attack. We may be here a while. May take us some time. What's up, Ola, in the chat? How's it going? We need to find a stray cat and kill it. Then we need to go find a crab and kill it. But we might not be able to find the crab right away. That might have passed the crab. Characters have leveled up enough that might behoove me to go back to the inn and just replenish their health now. Let's do that real quick. All right. How much money do I have? Oh, a lot. I have a lot. We're good. I might have to leave the stray cat behind and keep a mental note to come back here. Because I also kind of want to press on in the story, because we're doing all this, like, essentially grinding. But we're not getting any ability points. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay, good. We're not getting any ability points because we don't have any jobs. Our job class is freelancer. We don't have anything cool. And so we don't have anything to gain ability points with. So I'm just gaining experience points. I could be gaining both. Because there are people who will play this game, whether it be the original version on the Super Famicom or the GBA version I had. I think most likely the GBA version if they're playing, because it's in English. And they will just grind every character out in every job, and they'll do all these random combinations, and they'll do the level 5 death thing, and which actually might be a strategy. Because you can take enemy skills, you can copy them with one job, and one enemy has a skill that's like, if the opponent has a level... Oh, cool background on the beach. If the enemy's level is a multiplication of 5, then they instantly die. And so if you can steal that ability, you know. Weird. There's no like sand here, so I didn't realize we were on like that type of coast. Look more like cliffs. And there's no easy like walk back and forth spot on the quote-unquote coast. I like this background too. This lakeside clearing. Looks nice. I don't know, do we get on the pirate ship and just leave? But the next step in this little trophy hunting guide is to move on to the other side of this lake here. Or I guess this is more of a sea. It's a little bit too big to be a lake. Right? And, well, I mean... Oh, here's a good question. Because you can see the red little chevron arrow there is us, right? This is not connected to the rest of the bodies of water. Besides, obviously, there's like a canal there, right? The second one there. Is this fresh water, do we think? Or is this just also an ocean? You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know, some of the land masses here are thin enough that I can see maybe some sort of underground tunnel maybe connects them, so therefore you're then mixing water anyway, and it'll all be salt over centuries and thousands and millennia, whatever. But it would be interesting if this is a lake, because otherwise I don't really see an area in this map that is an obvious lake. You know what I mean? Killed 100 enemies so far, that's a trophy. I think 2,000 is the highest kill enemies trophy. Alright, I'll make the map small again. Somewhat low appearance rate. That's what they rate for the cat. Like how the overworld does it is like when you're inside a town or a dungeon or whatever, knock something over. The enemies that are you know, in the random encounter pool are just based on literally the map you are on. So like, you know, you go into town there and I look at the entire map. Like anything there will have the same enemies in it. But the overworld is more zone based, so there's a chance that like we could be crossing a threshold and not realize it, and like the cat might not be in one of these two. But these guides writers didn't really realize that, so they just said here. I might as well continue to walk up and down the entire thing to make sure that I am not giving myself the possibility of never bumping into this cat. Also do this. This is fun, right? What level are our guys at? 9. Going to be 10. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the hard drive I need to buy now. It's just a stupid, like, but necessary cost of doing this shit. And I don't want to, like, I could just, you know, I can just delete a lot of old recordings, you know, and remove them, but I have recordings from, like, a decade ago. So, I like knowing the fact that I literally have everything. Some of them are Troska files, but not like MP4s, but that was me just being silly for the sake of quality and not realizing the post-editing process is a pain in the ass that way. Wow, we got the 10,000 guild trophy. Damn, how much money? Yeah, okay. It's cumulative. I'm looking at, like, realistically, somewhere around the price of $300 for, like, a big internal hard drive. Something a dozen. Oh shit, Ferris is dead. Okay. I was not paying attention to our health. Also, these are Sahagins. Okay, hold on. Hold on. How do you leave? Hold on. Hold on. What? Huh. So the autosave... Huh. Okay, it pulled an autosave from when I left the town. I guess that's better than my last hard save, which I didn't do. I guess that's something. Damn. This like little walkthrough thing here for the trophy hunting thing doesn't mention Sahagins. So they must only be on that beach tile set, which is technically like this, right? No. There's like a couple squares here. Wild. Okay, well, I mean, it's just regrinding a couple levels, but that's not the purpose of this. We're looking for a cat. So I'm thinking, if I just stay, like, over here, be likely to bump into the cat? Or is it in the forest? Oh, I didn't do the housekeeping stuff at the beginning of, I'm gonna fuck around in the forest here. Maybe the cat is in the forest. Didn't do the housekeeping stuff at the beginning. A new episode of the Sonic Movie Show is up tomorrow. We reviewed Iron Lung. For my opinions, you'll have to watch. Monday, so like the episode's tomorrow on Sunday. Monday is 2 streams. You're doing 2 retro rotation streams. They're all both scheduled. The first one is my turn to play the next game. I've chosen Super Monkey Ball for the GameCube, which I gotta actually set up probably tonight. Make sure that it works with my GameCube controller into the PC. And then, later that day, all 3 of us are playing 3DO games. Panasonic 3DO, the console from the early 90s that was multimedia focused, was a complete failure. We got 12 titles that were rotating through. That's going to be a lot of fun. I have off this week of work, so I have shit planned all week, except Tuesday. Come on, stray cat. I need to, like, start to Google this. Also, I think... continue auto battle on one. Then I can just focus on walking around. While I then type... Final... 5... Stray... Doing this with one hand, with not even home fingers here. It is in the forest. Okay. We do need to actually be in the forest tile set here. And then, so not tomorrow, but the Sunday after, on the channel here is another episode of the Sonic Movie Show. It is our annual Sonic Movie 1 review. Last year, we did a watch-along of our watch-along. This year, we did a watch-along of our watch-along of our watch-along. And it was a lot of fun. I still have to edit that. So that'll go live, not tomorrow, but the week after. What you're saying is I need to buy Sonic again. Well, I mean, listen. Buy is a strong word. I've been researching if it's possible for one of my older computers to host a Plex server, because I do got just a hard drive full of movies. But yes, it's a fun time. That was a fun time. And this year, actually, is finally time for... so come April, on its anniversary, Devin and I will do the initial watch-along of Sonic Movie 2 as our annual review of that film. So that is just me and Devin watching the movie and talking. Next year would have the watch-along of the watch-along featuring David for Sonic Movie 2. He has never seen the movie. He is forbidden from seeing these movies. Not that he really cares. It's not like it's a huge ask from him. You're not allowed to watch these movies outside the context of these watch-alongs. He's not struggling at that thought. But yeah, that'll be fun too. I would be interested to do some sort of Knuckles thing. I just did not care for that that show at all. That's a lot of minutes. I have the Blu-ray HD, Ultra HD Blu-ray Steelbook of the Duckles show, still in its shrink wrap, on my bookcase. Damn, where is this fucking cat? Tycoon area, World 1. Forest, southwest of Tycoon. Oh, wait. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I just move on. I'm tired. Tired of waiting. How are we on health? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, we're sailing over to the other side. No, sea encounters. I might add. Bandersnatches. You guys are strong. Okay, hold on. We might be going back to town now. We are going back to town, and we are going to be spending time at the inn. Good music in this town, too. Music in this game has been very good so far. Recording for this this stream, my local recording for this so far for this hour and a half is at just over 6 gigabytes. These get pretty big. If I had a newer GPU, I could be encoding these in AV1, and that would save on a lot of file size while keeping the quality still good. These things are pretty strong. There's 3 enemies that are supposed to be here. This is just one. Damn, they hit like trucks. But we're not in any of the job classes, so we're not taking on any, like, bonuses, you know what I mean? There we go. Gatling. Oh, it's a little porcupine. I'm sure shoots the needles. Then there's a bighorn, which looks like a bull. We're on the beach again. Bad sign. This is the beach that makes you old. Okay, I walk to the left and right, and then I get on the boat, and I walk to the left and right, and then I get on the boat. Paris is dead. We're going back to town. Guess I get it. You sleep somewhere else. Okay. They still won't let you run in the overworld. What level are we? 11 and 10. Probably well over leveled for this area. I mean, we have all those experience and money and AP boosts on, right? Each gun. Damn, that hit for 100? It's crazy. Crazy talk. So is every area gonna have for just one enemy that I never find? You know what I mean? Is this the way it is? You can use attack and items. There we go, there's Big Horn. It's not like a boar and a bull, and it's dead. Okay. Oh, do I care about going back to the cat, or do I just move on? What do I do? 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 Okay. Go this way. Maybe they do, like, sail fast. Alright, before we enter this town, there are 4 enemies that we can bump into here. Some of these have cool designs. This wasn't one of them. There's the stray cat. Perfect. Cool. Now the only thing that I have to go back to is that stupid crab from the cave that I couldn't get to spawn. Oh my god, where is... Oh wait, I think it's inside that has the enemies. Sorry. It says Lena. What's happened? Is everything alright? wind suddenly stopped, and now monsters have overrun the shrine. What about Father? King went to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. No shit. The crystal's up on the top floor, right? Won't hurt to go up and take a look. You're right. Come on. Huh. Awesome. I can just keep doing this over and over. This is just taking a hit from this giant bong on the floor. Over and over, getting myself fully healed. Just non-stop. Definitely not stalling as I read. Princess, please. 5 potions. Fuck yeah. Crystal upstairs is controlled by a machine. Yep. There were the monsters beyond this floor. Okay, got a tent. There's one. Type of goblin. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to the wind crystal at the top or whatever, and then that will unlock actual jobs for us. What's this? Oh, you know what? I haven't saved yet. Let's do so right now. Wait. Where do I go? Am I stupid? White serpent. Oh yes, I am stupid. This was a path. It wasn't a dead-end room. Left or right? Oh boy, which way do we go? We'll go this way. Good call. Two more enemies we have yet to see in this area. The Old Wind and the Nanny Wizard. Name? Bird. There's Moldwind at the top. Okay, we were one-shotting everything because we're probably overpowered. We've over-leveled. Sword we don't need. Uh-oh. This guy's not playing around. We are over-leveled. First boss in the game. He didn't do anything. Because we spent all that time looking for the stupid cat. We can get over there somehow. Here we go. That's how. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so one more enemy type to do. So I think this is leading to the wind crystal. So let's hang around here to find the Manny Wizard. There we go. Look at this design. For as little as you can. There you go. Oh, he dropped a rod. Very nice. The crystal. It's shattered. What the? Oh no, the fire crystal is also shattering too? No. Oh, okay. Oh, the different crystals are powering up our different dudes. Devotion, the essence of water. Gonna turn into Power Rangers now? Captain Planet? I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. We streamed that Valentine's Day trivia gauntlet thing that Devin did until almost midnight, and then I stayed up past midnight for like a good amount. Oh, the essence of Earth. And then I also woke up at 7 this morning. So I'm on probably about 6 hours of sleep, and I'm already getting sleepy. Passion, the essence of wind. What was that? What's happening? Feels warm. Are these the crystals' essences? Oh no! And Father. Ugh. Listen and listen well. You are the chosen four, the warriors of light, bearers of the four crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal has already shattered. The other three crystals are in danger as well. You four must protect them. An evil presence is awakening, one that wishes to return everything to darkness. Father. Go forth, warriors of light, and save the crystals. No, wait, Father, wait, no. Warp to the sides there. We'll pick them up. Maybe you can put them back together. Guess they're pieces of the crystal. They are crystal fragments and stored within the power of the warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. And we have a starting RPG. Last look. Crystal, it's lending us its power. It's time we got out of here. I know. There should be a warp panel behind the altar that will take us outside. Also not that far of a walk. Oh, that's kind of sick. Looks like the screw attack, the jumping somersault attack in Super Metroid. Or maybe more like the GBA ones. I like the G. Leave. Would you like an explanation about the crystal fragments and the job ability system? I feel like we already got one. I feel like this is the same one that I had before when I asked the dude. Alright, I'm gonna save to this new save slot. Are you kidding me? It's just... Oh, I saved inside. That's why I'm like... I remembered wanting to save back in the other town. I'm like, there's no way. It's only been 9 minutes. Whatever. Waste of a save slot. I'll just save over that. Let me use the restroom. And grab a drink. I just need to grab a drink. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I have returned. Let's do this game, and play this game, and do all this stuff, and put jobs on. So I have here in the guide in front of me the 6 jobs that we have available. And I gotta pick a job for each of these 4 characters to kind of begin as. and figure out what I want to do. Now that being said, let's see. I actually should have started to read this. So there's from the 6 actually. If I press parts here, yeah. Knight, monk, thief, white mage, black mage, blue mage, and then freelancer is basically as you master these classes, their abilities can be used by freelancer. So like, you master 2 of them, they can't use each other, but you go back to freelancer and you can use their shit. So it's more about like acquiring them all. You're catching them all. It's neat. It's a neat system. I definitely need to have a blue mage going probably at all times. So what blue mage does, if I understand correctly, is you can acquire enemy abilities. And there is probably missable ones. There are some really good ones. That's important. And there might be a trophy for it too, but I want to do it regardless. Black mage is offensive magic. White mage is healing magic. Thief is stealing. Barehanded punching. Sword. I think one of these characters needs to be a blue mage. Let's have Lena be the blue mage. Okay. Do I have Bartz be the black mage? Do I have Galuf be the black mage? Oh, the beard sticks out over the hood. Let's have Ferris be the knight for right now. And I'll have Galuf be our black mage, and Bartz will be right. Yeah, at night for Ferris. So Thief? Oh, that's weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. White mage? Gotta learn how to heal. Gotta learn how to heal. Yeah, he'll be the white mage. Okay. Now it might behoove, yeah, me to go back to town to buy... Wait, can't you use a rod? Okay. Cool. Okay. I see. So we're gonna be doing stuff here. Oh, Sorry. Okay. We're going back inside. Because the Black Goblins and the Moldwinds have enemy ability skills for Lena to learn. Lena be learning. Learn on in. That's not one of them. So let's turn that off. What's around here? Then I got freaking... What's it doing? Paralyzed. Oh, she learned Goblin Punch. Wait, right? Oh, I just don't know. And then, Bart's mastered White Magic level 1, Leno mastered Check, Duluth mastered Black Magic level 1, Varus mastered Cover. Okay. I think you should go back to town first. Buy the magic stuff. And then come back here. I don't know if I actually learned Goblin Punch. It didn't pop up in the blue magic options. Unless it's not... Unless it's literally like there's a bunch of empty slots and then Goblin Punch is down towards the bottom. That's what she should have learned when it used it on her. Oh, their sprites aren't reflected by, Lame. Okay, so I'm going to read this verbatim. Every member of the party will be able to use a given spell for blue magic once one of them learns it via being hit by the spell as a blue mage. That character doesn't actually have to survive the spell to learn it, and indeed can't, in the case of some instant death moves. The battle must be won and not fled from for the ability to remain learned. A character with blue mage at level 3 can equip Learn as a command, allowing them to continue acquiring blue magic while using other jobs. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, it's just buying it to have it for the party. Pretty good. I don't have to, like, buy 4 copies of all of them in case I want to have everyone be a black mage and use fire. Okay. Cool, so they're just there. That's awesome. Spellblade. Yeah, there's Goblin Punch. Yeah, so it's just like a list of all of them. And Goblin Punch is in there. Spellblade. Interesting. summon and sing for other classes and time magic. Wild. Back up here, head up to the top. Have fight the Moldy Winds. Moldy Winds. Have them teach Arrow by hitting Lena with Arrow. A-E-R-O. The wind magic thing. Wait, no, this way. Okay, here we should be able to fight Moldwins. There we go. Let's kill off the other two creatures here. On the wrong person. I like little Bart's in his white mage robe, just kind of clutching it almost preciously. Not enough MP? Are you kidding me? Okay. Now if we all defend, there's a good chance now that she'll get hit with Arrow. We'll be good. Wrong guy again. There we go. Cool, we can leave now. Turning counters off. Make this easy. Go back to town. Okay. Isn't she using a broadsword? No, she's using a rod. Right, because you could enchant the sword. Okay, so maybe it makes more sense to have a sword. I just figured blue mage you wouldn't. Huh. Maybe we are already good. Zoc's house. Oh, Princess Lena. Zoc, it's good to see you. You too, it's been a long time. Zoc, I have a favor to ask. We need to pass through the Torna Canal so we can reach Wals. Wales? I'm afraid it's much too dangerous. Ever since the wind crystals destroyed, a foul beast has made the canal its lair. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. Sorry, I can't help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, will you at least stay the night? Wonderful, I'll show you to your room. Guy gonna kill us? Where we going? Crystals. Now that I think of it, they're the reason Dad exploded. Crystals must be protected at any cost. Listen, Stella. If anything should happen to me, never tell Bartz about the crystals. They shouldn't be his burden to bear. Darling, please don't say things like that. Father, I'll protect the crystals, I promise. We're just drunk and passed out at the table. Matter, Bartz. Nothing, I just was reminding him of my folks. They died a while back, though. Here, take it. Key to the canal. With it, you can open... Yeah, I knew he was lying. He was like, oh yeah, I don't want anyone to go in there, so I lost the key, sorry. That was obvious. That you can open the gate and travel to Wales. Worried about Lena's safety, so I hid the key. Take care of her. I like this game. It's still too early to, like, land definitive judgments on these characters, because I still like Cecil, Kane, Rosa. I like pretty much all of the cast of Final Fantasy IV, Yang. Edward. Princess, please take care of yourself. Have a safe journey. I steal things from you? I sleep in your bed. But I mean, so far of these 4 characters, Galoof is fun, but we haven't seen too much from him yet. Varys I like a lot. I think she's a fun character. Bartz is a bit just we're learning a little bit about him, but so far he's a little goofy. Same thing with Lena, Captain, wait up. Sorry, lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind. Captain? But why? You know we'd follow ye to the ends o' the earth. That's why. I know, and I thank you for it, but not this time. Captain. The smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you louts to guard the hideout. We can't let anyone raid our booty. Captain, please. Aye, aye, sir. Wind at your back, Captain. Godspeed. Similar to Godspeed, you know the phrase goodbye? You're saying goodbye. Apparently, and this is what I saw Webster Merriam Dictionary's Twitter account tweet, that is a extreme shorthand for God be with you. That people, I guess centuries ago, would just say so routinely and so quickly that it would just become God's goodbye, 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 goodbye. Weird. Very strange. I wonder if Godspeed is something that's supposed to be longer too. I don't know what's wrong. Wind crystal has shattered. I mean, her dad's dead, dude. You can relate right now to this girl with pink hair. Right now, the wind has only slowed. Soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant and the birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we have to protect the 3 remaining crystals. 3 crystals? That's the crystals of fire, water, and earth. Dipshit. Those were lost too, then what? First, nothing would happen. But it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay, the seas would grow dirty, the rivers cease to flow, fire would lose their heat, the world would turn dark and cold. It would really become an unlivable place. Guys, we gotta protect the crystals. Did something trigger any of your memories? Nope, doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help. He's like a spaceman. Well said, old man. I'm coming along too. Besides, we still have to find Lena's father. So I guess he wasn't like... I pictured him being like, he's the spirit and he's fading away. But I guess maybe he's a bit more mystical. King Tycoon? Roller Coaster Tycoon? Disappeared into... Oh, man. If they let you name the other characters, I'd probably name Lena Roller Coaster, so we could have Roller Coaster Tycoon, a character. He disappeared into thin air. Yet he still lives. Oh, he still lives. I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment believe otherwise. Arts, will you come with us? Till now, I was just along for the ride. Things changed. Crystal Shard. We were given power to protect the world. Power of the Wind Crystal. That's it. I'm in. Got some crystals to save. Sure enough, let's be off. Yeah, it's the thing where, like, I don't necessarily need all of these Final Fantasies to have a 7 remake caliber of, like, attention and, you know. But it'd be cooler to see a remake of some of these games, 4 especially. And I'm interested in this game's story, because this game has a story. 2 also has a story. 3 pretends it does. And the first one has a neat concept. 1 and 3 don't really have characters. They are make-a-guy games, right? 2, 4, and now 5 have characters who talk. It would be neat to have these be remade in a way where these could have voice acting, and yes, I know the DS 3 and 4, whatever, you know, I get it. But just generally speaking here, to see, like, moments where these characters can talk to each other and whatnot, in the sense of, like, right now, like, we just had that cutscene, but we just went from, like, been a couple days, and, like, these characters, we haven't had them talking to each other that we know of, you know what I mean? And so just to see some of that stuff would be cool. It happens a lot in 7, but not quite enough in the original 7. It happens, I didn't really play much of 8, but to my knowledge, you know, similar. 10, it happens a lot. I really like 10. It's my favorite. And it's on the list, because I never finished the Platinum run for that. I did on my old Twitch account. We're going back to the pirate stuff, because I want to I want to find... we need to find this vampire bat first. And also we need to find that crab. Lena mastered learn. Now we are going to master these jobs on these characters, but I do believe now, based off what I also read, I think I read it out loud, if we swap Lena to another class, she can still learn blue magic, which is nice. It looks like Boko's footprints. Don't tell me he tried to go after us. Oh yeah, fuck, he had a bird. And we left him behind. Bart's had no way. Again, we need a scene of him being like, I really worried about my Chocobo. You know what I mean? Alright, a vampire steel bat has a move for Lena to learn. Okay, she should have learned it by now. Learn vampire. Good. Cool. Eris Mastered Guard means she can outguard in a different class, a different job. Is neat. We need to find this crab that's in here. There's a crab. I guess this is the last area to find enemies. No, this is. Give me... It's called Devil Crab. Right, because if I go... Because they hide the bestiary in configuration, which is funny. Yeah, it'd be enemy number 3 here. How many enemies are there? 302? That is the most. Is the most. Yikes. Okay. I think what I want is to have all 4 of these characters master Blue Mage, right? I want them to be able to use these. Maybe the same thing with Black Mage and White Mage too. So maybe the idea is that I'll rotate through these classes, making sure that like that there's always one person with Blue Mage on until they all 4 of them learn it. You know what I mean? Master it. Ether attempt, 100 gil. Out of the way. Where's our Chocobo? Poco. Oh, he's been hurt. Found him zonked out in the cave, so we brought him back here. He'll be fine now. He's in my capable hands. Please, if you can help me. He's sleeping in a bed. How? A seasick pirate. Better not eat my Chocobo. Alright, let's go back down because we need to freaking find this damn crab. Yeah, I just looked up. This wiki here is saying the same thing. It's in the cave, beginning of the game. Okay. Wait. Level 3, level 2, level 3, level 2. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. Barris mastered two-handed. Let's read what that does. Oh, I have to equip them? Use both hands when wielding swords, katanas, or axes to inflict twice the damage. So whatever you apply to the abilities is what is actually applied to the other classes where you can use it. It's not like all of the things that they learn. It is the one you specify. Makes sense. Please give me the freaking crab. I mean, I assume I have to be near the water for it, so... Then a mastered blue magic. So, hold on. Right, just... okay. Perform blue magic. Understood. Crazy, we're at the beginning of the game still just trying to find this stupid-ass crab. Nice. Right, because we're getting 4 times the ABP, and these enemies are just giving 1, we're getting 4. Not bad. Yeah, okay, yeah. They different level limits or requirements for ABP, because Lena needs 4 times as much as Bart's right now. I feel like this crab's a freaking myth. Smashed my hand on the table. I'll try another floor, another room. Let's see where this stupid thing is. Like, there isn't a tile set for, like, being on the water, right? Because otherwise I'd have it, like... Yeah, no. Try lower floor. I mean, I feel like the crab would be on a map that has water in it. Right? I feel like that's what the previous games kind of implied when they had, you know, their enemies spread out. Alright, some of these characters are gonna have their job level up soon, before we even find the stupid crab. Hey, someone here has encounter percentages. Cave level 1. This is insane. There's no way. There's a 35% chance to have an encounter that's Steel Bat times 2 and Devil Crab. But they said first floor. People are saying first floor. Let's go to the first floor. Here. What's insane, as I'm reading this, Cave level 1, 35% Steel Bat times 2. Okay, that's a third. A little over. 35% Steel Bat times 2 and Devil Crab, which is what we just had as an encounter. It's another 35%. That's 70 altogether. There must be some rounding going on here, because then 23% Devil Crab times 2, 6% Steel Bat times 3. So that's 99% all in total. Suffice it to say, though, that is a 58% chance, over half, that there will be Devil Crab on an encounter on this floor. I guess I was just so unlucky here. Whatever, it's over. Let's heal and leave. They're just taunting me on the way out, man. They're just taunting me on the way out. Good ass Devil Crab Gaming. Yeah, I hear ya. Get the fuck out of here. Right. Enemies in the overworld, they're still a thing. Let's go fight like a giant octopus and a giant squid, eh? Where are we at job level wise? Cool, cool. Where'd the boat go? Oh. I thought I parked up here. Let's go ahead and save. We'll save to this file 2 here. Okay, now we're after that initial save. Oh, this is cool. Oh my god, you have to walk up and use a key on the door? That's kind of funny. It's like a normal door, but it's a giant gate. Alright, so we're in Tarnation. Did you get the key? Doesn't matter, let's get going. It does matter. Where did you find it? I know the old man gave it to him, but why didn't he just say it? Here's our Octokraken. Sweet. Okay. White and Black Mage level 5. We have some actual old-fashioned level ups here too. So this map here, okay, there's the sucker. Well, that's the other new enemy. Let's go fight a boss. Paris mastered equip shields. What does that mean? Yes, you can equip a shield. Oh, for classes that can't use shields, now you can on this with this character. I understand. I like the two-handed one. It's a cool visual there. Hey, what's that? Oh no. It's the band. They're playing right now. That means danger. The monster of the canal. Thundering typhoons. The rudder's not responding. You'd better figure something out fast, because we're getting sucked in. But not in the fun way. Sildra, what's wrong? Look alive, something's coming. Okay. Carl Labos. Healing our peeps up for the first time. And we're over leveled. That's it, folks. Hey, 20 ABP is pretty nice. We got a tent. I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter and you know it. Sildra looks like it's been sucked into the whirlpool. How's Ferris? As well as can be expected, we should leave him be. You guys realize it's a her by now, right? The ship is just drifting with the current. Wonder where we'll end up. Ferris, surely Sildra is still out there alive somewhere. Getting a flashback. Oh, this is the current. Slowly moving it. Where are we? The graveyard of the sea. Gathering place for abandoned and scuttled ships, and a nest for the undead. All the more reason to hot-foot it out of here. Are we ever gonna get the ship back again? Okay, all of these enemies that we're gonna fight here are missable. There's 4 new ones at least. Maybe there'll be reoccurring guys. Oh, and they're undead, so we can use healing magic. A flail, huh? Okay, skeleton. This is cool. Ship graveyards are neat in my book. Cool background too. Nice. We have to go this way, we'll get soaked. Are you gonna melt or something? Come on. You can use healing stuff on undead enemies to damage them. We're just underwater? What? Range. $190 gil. Guys like to drop daggers. Okay. Here are 2 more of the other guys. Heal up a little bit. Undead Husk. Okay. Phoenix down. There's one more enemy type still to get here. Alright. Soaked, yeah, there's a fish in my shorts. Room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. Let me change into some dry clothes. No peeking. Come on. Nice. Okay, time to get dry. Fine like this. Don't worry about me. Crazy boy, you'll catch pneumonia in those... I had pneumonia once, a decade ago. It fucking sucked. Terrible. Just breathing, your lungs are saturated with liquid. Oh. That's a little strange. What are you doing? Go away, don't touch me. The commotion. Lena, my stars and comets, he's a woman. What if I am? You got a problem with that? Of course not, but why are you trying to hide it? I'm a pirate and I need to be respected. I was just a lad or a lass a pirate band took me in. I've been with them ever since. Yeah, so? Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates? Oh, that's awfully terrible to imply what the pirates would do, especially if you're eventually the captain, right? Yep, awfully pretty for a band, blah blah blah. Anyhow, make fun. This game is like 1993, 1992. You know, make fun of me for being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers, but good? Never. Great, now I'm turning in and you lots had best do the same. Okay. Slept like a log, rise and shine, dullards, time's a wasting. Hey, old man, that's enough lollygagging from the likes of you on your feet. Let's go. Her tone still smacks of machismo to me. No point in trying to change your Ferris is who she is. Blah, blah, blah. That's for certain. What's in here? Save point. Mind if I do? Save to a new spot. Yeah, pneumonia was terrible. It lasted for a long time. I needed to get not an X-ray. Wasn't it an X-ray? I had to go to a place and they did imaging on me to check my lungs. Like, it wasn't my regular doctor at the time. I had to go to... Like, they scheduled me to go to a place that had an imaging thing. Was it... What, was it X-ray? It wasn't a CT scan. I don't remember. I wasn't lying inside a thing. I don't think. But yeah, no, every breath is just that crackly feeling and... Oh my god, it was terrible. People die from pneumonia. Like... at least back in the day, you know, or whatever antibiotics they gave me. And I don't remember how I got it. This would have been 2014, so 12 years ago. There's the mind flusher, creepy looking thing. I should start to move characters to the back row. Like, Bart should be back row. So should Galoof. But so should Lena. Like, what's our stats here? Yeah, these three are technically mages, and Ferris is the knight, so really we should have these three characters be in the back row. Oh, you can also swap them, yeah. We'll just leave them default. Check something real quick. All right. I mean, they're also, like, level 14 when, like, that boss that we just did before we got to the ship graveyard, like, this thing is recommending, like, be at level 5. So we're well over for the area. Which is fine, because most of the grinding not post-game, but you know what I mean, most of the grinding later in the game is just going to be grinding ability points for jobs, not grinding to make the character high level. So it's different. We did fight all the enemies here, so that's good. We have a world map now. But, like... we can already access this. This is like, which game was it? The third one? It was like, there was an item, gnomish bread, that gave you sight, that let you see the map of the floor you were on. I could just press square to see it because of this remaster, you know. But technically, this is exactly what this looked like for the other games too. When I wanted to check to see did we get all the treasure chests and whatnot. Yeah. Like, I can instantly check that, which is good. Antidote, Phoenix down. Right, we should have 8 treasure chests here. We have currently maxed out all of the things to find. Oh, we're pretty far up there. Look at this world map. Nice. Cruthal is the name of that thing. Okay, White Mage, Black Mage level 6. Was there no door here? That's just a dead end. Okay, that's good. Whittle down everything, you know? Maybe this is also a dead end? Yeah, I guess. So I was supposed to go this way down here. I probably want you to at least pass the map. You can pick it up. Did I miss something maybe down here? Yeah, I don't think I did. Like this was just here to find the treasure chests. I cross. Oh, I cross over here. I see. I see. Was it like a switch? The chest lid was like pulling a cord to release a thing. Something. Something's fishy about this place, and it ain't the smell of cod. Call of Duty. Parts, come closer. On? Come here, my cherub. Father. Anna. Ah. I mean, I can tell pretty quickly that they're sisters or something like that. Grandpa, let's play. Who the fuck are you? Oh, okay, fair enough. Who's that? I just can't remember. Damn. You be in our party? Let us eat your soul. Become one of us. Never, demon. Oh ho, I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings, I am Siren. The name of a movie we're going to be reviewing soon. I just dropped a TV remote on the floor. I'm afraid your companion souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly. Think I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, Missy. Why would you risk your life for these people? Because they're my friends. Don't be fooled by her trickery. Open your eyes. Smack. Oh, okay. Oh, so. Bart snaps out of it. Lena comes to her senses. Ferris leaves as her trance. Interesting to... The very Japanese thing. To itemize what is a collective experience, but describe it differently for each person. Like, I've seen that in humor. Japanese, like, humor in a manga or whatever, I swear. Aloof. Uh-oh, here it comes. Damn, just add it to our party, you know? Fuck it, knows haste. Level 2. Oh, okay. Hey, that's not fair. Level 15. Casting shit on itself. Nice. Good. Ferris mastered equip armor. Oh, okay. Got a nice shield. Aloof, you saved us. I owe you my life. Don't sweat. Oh, you're blushing. Doing nothing of the sort. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to double check. Our bestiary should have 23 entries, and we should have 20 treasure chests. So let's check the bestiary first. Easy 13, 14, 15 is 17, so plus 19 is 18. Wait. Right, 17, 18, okay. 19, 20, 1, 22, 23. Perfect. Well then... Yeah. 3, yep, 1, yep. Cool. Let's save to a new slot here. Let's leave one in the pirate ship area just in case. That's the other thing I learned with Final Fantasy IV for real. Though I think I kind of got the impression from maybe the first one, is that the bestiary and the treasure chest counts exist beyond the save file that you did them in. So we were able to load an older save file and get the couple bestiary entries I missed. Added in without having to technically finish the rest of the game from that save file point. So that's good. So I'm not super worried, but this is also why I'm adding in so many like individual save spots, even though we only have 20, but still. Couple enemies we can bump into here. Neat designs. Neither of them are these. Work on something new. I think Bart's being in the back row means he won't hit with his melee attack. So I should probably have him not do that. And have him just heal. I mean, he's got a lot of magic. I can just think that. Lena mastered scan. Job trainee. Mastered one job. Oh, he mastered a job. Oh, Blue Mage is mastered. Sick. So, scan. Okay, neat. I want to leave it on learn. Well, do I? Yes, I do for right now, because no one is yet ready to swap to Blue Mage. When they do, then I'll take Lena's learn ability off for place it would scan. So what should she be? Monk or thief would be good to start for her because the other ones are kind of being used right now. Ever learn thief? Okay. Still to pick one. No. Alright. Oh, stop. Oh, you can just apply blue magic as one of them. What's the exclamation point mean? Just saying, hey, this is new? Well, it's gonna be learned. White Mage and Black Mage have been step and step, but now I'm looking and seeing that Bartz needs 300 ABP to level up White Mage, but Galoof needs 450, the 50% increase. So now they're, I guess, deviating. Actually, yeah. Assuming equip armor is gain the ability to wear armor, so you could apply to another class the ability to, you know, wear armor or wear shields to kind of cover a defense weakness, maybe. I think that's neat. I think that's really neat. Mountain up there. Okay, another town. We have one more enemy to find in this area, the Garula, which I remember seeing in Final Fantasy 15, so I wonder if it's been in any of them in between the two. Probably. I mean, Lena mastered fine passages. Bad. Okay, so what I imagine that means is, you can have, when you activate that, it'll show where the hidden walkways are, because like in previous games, I noticed when I walk into one of the hidden ones, the map just reveals all of them. Like it actually shows where that you're in a hidden thing, and the map shows the rest. Thinking this is just basically showing that, because this game didn't really do that for some of them, but maybe I'm wrong. It's still too early to tell. We're gonna leave it unlearned for right now. Let's just enter the town. Music here. What? You came from the ship graveyard. You're not ghosts, are you? Yeah, we are. You do for me. I'm not messing around with any of these statuses. We need to make sure we have shit just in case. We're good. Cool town. Weapon. This is a good kind of shop. Longsword. Buy 2 of those. Nice, these are connected. Oh, we already have a bronze shield. Okay, so let's see. Longsword, bronze helm, bronze armor. Right, she's two-handing the sword. That's right. That's right. So she doesn't need the shield. She's going shieldless. We can put Lena in the front row again. This town has great music. Alright, let's learn some magic stuff. And then there's probably hidden items for us to pick up here. Okay. Sleep, silence, and protect will be nice. We can actually have Bart's be using that in combat now for boss battles and whatnot. Piano here. We're gonna play the piano. Oh, it's right up here. Piano skill leveled up. Oh, did you get your hands on a world map? Use it as an item and you can see the map in detail. Knights do it two-handed. Pick. Oh. Do what two-handed? I hear tell there's dragon grass up on... I hear tell there's dragon grass up on North Mountain, but there's poison grass there too. Choking it out. Windrake and super rare dragon grass. If you get your hands on those, you'd be rolling in gil. We just see the hidden passages because of her thief leveled up. That. Nice. You hear a meteorite fell near Roller Coaster Tycoon. Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law. Damn. Weird. This guide is saying that the lead character needs to have the thief skill in order to just automatically see the passage. That's not the case, because Bart's is white mage. do I get over there? This. Frost Rod. You are equipping this Frost Rod. Only... okay. There's a hidden item here that we won't be able to get for a while. So there will be a one missing item thing here. Kingdom of Waltz is south of here, beyond the sea. Use a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal. Must stop it. How can we get to Waltz? Quick trip by sea, but since the wind's slowed, there ain't any ships sailing. Turn. Haven't got Sildra either. Reminder. Embarrassing, sorry. Arts, have you any ideas? No ship. Can't go by sea. Can't go by land or sea, then the sky. Husband claims he saw a winddrake flying north to North Mountain. Everyone says it's hogwash, really now windrakes. Then he got all nettled, and now he's having himself a sulk upstairs in the pub. I don't know what to do with it. That's why there is a room up here. I really saw up at North Mountain flying around a dragon. It was, sure as I live. What kind of dragon? Was it tamed? What did it look like? Kind of looked like a dragon. It was wearing a tie and some nice glasses, boots that looked too small for its feet. Could have been a real life winddrake. Kiryu. Father's winddrake is on North Mountain. But why would it be there? On North Mountain grows a plant called dragon grass, the only substance that can heal a winddrake's wounds. Kiryu must be hurt. Windrake, huh? Say, Bart, since land and sea are out, we should take to the air. You could ride two whales on Hiryu. Now that's the ticket. Now let's get moving to North Mountain. Okay. Cool, let's stay the night here. Is this a building you can get into? I'll talk to that guy either. 10 gil a night, even at this town, is pretty good. Oh, what's up here? There's Garula. It's been 3.5 hours. Do I want to call it for the day? We're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot. I think I will save it here, regardless. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp into the mic like that. That's inappropriate. I apologize profusely, and I will pay for my deeds another time. And we'll play another time as well. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate this. If you're watching this video, please give it a like. There's a subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. Like I said, at some point during this whole thing, we have lots of streams and podcast episodes and some videos as well going up. Devin just recently reviewed the Sam Raimi movie, Send Help. I watched it, I will say. Or I watched his review, I didn't see the movie. It sounds like an interesting film. That's all I'll say. I recommend you watch his video review of that. It's short. It's a nice, good length for a movie review like that. So, yeah, there'll be another stream tomorrow. It'll be back to Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories for more trophy hunting. I have off the next week, so I'm starting to stack up a bunch of streams. And then Monday is a big day. Check it out. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. And goodbye?